T840R, the 840 review, every Thursday. Mr.StreamThing, you guys know what's up. I'm here with Kraze, and special guest today, Toni from GSMH.
The God-Shaped Mommy Hole Podcast.
That's what that stands for?
Yes.
Okay, now how'd you come up with this?
I came up with that name. I was listening to a podcast. I think it was a Joe Rogan podcast or Ari Shaffir or something, and they were talking about the holes, the voids we have inside of us. Mm-hmm. And then one of the guys said, I call that a God-shaped mommy hole. It's a void that'll never be filled. Yeah. And I was like, that's fucking dope. Yeah. Because that's essentially all passion is. It's a void that'll never be filled, and you constantly pursue it. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Awesome. Yep. Yeah. I like that. The way we came up with our name over here is we get high like twice a day. 4 times a day.
2 times.
The clock gets high time twice a day. Yeah. So, you know, we got 840 this shit up. So
that's dope.
I got the show, man.
I got that right away. I got that right away when I heard you. When I saw your fucking show, I was like, I get it. I get it.
What's up, dude? Thanks for coming on, man. I actually went to a clinic and found your card laying there, you know. Yeah, we got our cards for this podcast is about stuff. So when I seen yours, I was like, oh shit, podcast cards, man. Yeah. Like people need to be on this if they're, you know, it's just promotion, right?
It's that new shit. It's that new shit, dude.
Pretty much, yeah. So I hit you up, dude, and we, you know, here we are. Whatever, how many weeks later?
Dude, it's all promotion. For people like us, you have to promote. Yeah. That's like you have to get yourself out there because we're not famous. We're no Joe Rogan. Yeah. We're no stand-up comedian with a following already. We don't have that. So we can't just say, hey, I started a podcast. Hey, everybody follow me there. Yeah. No, we have to like, hey, come on, please.
With the hat out,
listen. Can I have some change? I'm poor. No, like
begging for food and shit, dude.
Yeah, essentially. So the way I see it is, man, you got to do absolutely everything. So my team, what we're doing, we're killing it, man. We're killing it on promotion, branding, marketing. All that shit. I mean, we went to school for that shit, so I mean, I hope we know what we're doing. You know? But
skeptical, but we're gonna there.
Dude, I fucking love it, man. I love podcasting.
It's the best.
Nobody just sits down and has conversations anymore.
No, that's one thing that's lost between everybody around here lately, man. You gotta text it and shit. I want to hear your voice, man.
Yeah, because you gotta hear the passion, the context, the inflections, all the weird things.
Everything, man.
Because I could say something very offensive. Now, if it was written down on paper, you'd be like, oh my God, he's horrible. Yeah. But if you see me in person, you're like, clearly he's not serious. So
yeah, man, definitely, dude. They need to come out with video phone calls, Total Recall style. Ooh, that'd be the shit. Getting that wrong number with some chick with their tits out. Can't wait, baby.
Alright, now if we could just do something real quick. We're going to go ahead and reopen the show. I was recording here, now recording here. Okay. What up, everybody? Welcome to the 840 review. Kraze
and Kraze,
and we have Toni here from GSMH. What's up, bro? How you doing?
All right, thank you guys for having me on. It's Toni Rich from the God-Shaped Mommy Hole, and it's not a vagina.
No.
Okay. No. Yeah. I know. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. It's always the first assumption. Oh, a vagina? Yeah, well, you're fucking nasty. Yeah. No, the God-Shaped Mommy Hole is the void that is within all of us that we try to fill with things, but it never gets filled. That's and right. It usually, where we come from, it usually ends up with you being a tweaker on the streets.
Shout out to San Bernardino.
Sunny San Bernardino.
I've been in the Dino for 21 years.
21 years?
21 years I've been in this shithole.
Has it changed?
No, it's gotten worse. It's just gradually climbed up the shit ladder.
Now, did you ever stop by the original McDonald's over there?
Yeah. I went to San Bernardino High School in 2007. I was the captain of the wrestling team.
Ooh.
I was a break dancer. I was the cool guy that hung out with everybody.
You just struck a nerve with us.
Because we were combat aficionados.
Yes, we are.
And I am as well.
Okay. Yes. Do you roll?
I used to. I am not in any type of shape to roll now. My cardiovascular is garbage.
That'll kill you.
Solid 1-2 seconds.
That'll kill you, man.
So, if you were to put forth effort into getting in shape, would you?
I would kill it.
Would you be willing to accept an invitation from the 840 Review Open Jiu-Jitsu Invitational?
Yeah, I'd definitely be down. No, I did jiu-jitsu a little bit after high school because when my senior year, the coach was the cop, a San Bernardino police cop, but he was also a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he held an invitational at the gym, and we learned a little bit. I did a little bit, and then afterwards I did a little bit with other people. But I've always been too poor to actually go take a class. Yeah. But I'm a fucking fast learner, man. I learn a little too fast.
That's all you need to do. A basic knowledge and just watching new techniques. That's all you really need, and you can probably defend yourself pretty damn good.
The last time I used DraftKings.com.
Ooh, snapper!
I got every bet I got right. Every bet, because good. I know a couple things. I know a couple 1, 2 jiu-jitsu kick in the face. I know. I see somebody be like, man.
Well, this jiu-jitsu tournament is going to be one like no other.
Scary.
It's going to be 840 style.
So you're telling me I'm going to have to start training?
No.
You're telling me I have to get my cardio up? Is that what you're saying?
Here's the thing.
Oh, man.
Your training might be lost, because if you score points in this tournament, you take a rip of the bong.
Dang! Hey, but check this out. It's pretty known that if you're high, you're way better.
Yeah, and that's what we're looking for. The 2 top men in this tournament are going to come out the highest. You win your match, you get a dab.
You go to sleep. Like, I'm tired.
We're not going to choke you out with your collar, man. We're going to choke you out with this blunt, bro.
Holy fuck.
840 Invitational. Get on it. Hit us up at the 840review@gmail.com and send us your information. We'll send you the questionnaire.
Details coming soon on the TA 40-yard Jiu-Jitsu Invitational. Interest is gaining.
It's gaining.
A lot of people are getting down for this.
Okay.
I'm stoked for it. I'm super stoked for it, you guys.
You gotta give me the information. I'll promote it on my show as well.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's where we go.
So I love the physical shit when you get next to a guy and then you hug him real tight and you're all sweating and you're like, get off me, and he's like, I don't want to get off you, and he's like, ooh.
You get the sweat and it drips like right here in your face and just rub it in.
And then when he chokes you, I especially love that.
So he has to look you in your face and choke you out.
No eye contact.
No eye contact. It ain't gay if it's jiu-jitsu. So, what we do here on the 840, we all bust out a strand. I'm strandless today, but I brought the blunts.
Hey, it's all good, man.
I brought 2 strands.
Ooh.
So I'm making up for you, brother.
All right, let's
So let's let the guest hit up what he's got here.
Right, show me what you got.
Okay, so now, due to family situations, I didn't have time to go to the dispensary and pick up. So I took what I had left, and I had some blueberry haze. Now, my tolerance in this last year has skyrocketed, and I've even dabbed in it. It didn't get me that high. Now, this strain that I have in here, how would I say that? Predominantly.
Yes, there you go. Yes, that's the
dominant strain in this is blueberry haze.
I'm hitting that leafly real quick. Let's check that out.
Amazing. Okay, so this shit flows. I get blown smoking this shit. I'm stuck. Like, I don't ever get stuck anymore. I got this strain. This strain lasted me a whole week. I bought I bought 5 grams of this shit. It lasted me a week. Normally, it doesn't last me a whole week. Because my tolerance went up, and I got to smoke more to get high. So this strain lasted me a long time, but I threw in some Agent Orange.
Ooh, it's a cross joint.
Dog. I got blueberries and I got oranges.
It's fruity. It's very fruity up in this bitch. Yeah. All right. So let's check out that Agent Orange. I think we reviewed a little bit of Agent Orange last time. I'm not quite sure because I was smoking weed, bro.
Basically what happens on the 840 review. Agent Orange. Good band. You listen to like old school punk, hardcore type music?
Yeah. I listen to what I'm introduced to. Never been introduced to old school stuff like that.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to.
I'm a very open-minded individual. I like lyrics is what attracts me to music. But if I'm not introduced to it, I don't know about it.
Now I got a comment on Agent Orange. I went and saw Agent Orange with the Misfits. Well, not the Misfits. It was Jerry Only, the dude from the Ramones, and like some other ragtag group. So it wasn't really the Misfits. It was just the licensed Misfits.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, it was a few of them. But Agent Orange came out, and dude, I don't know what was wrong with that band, but the whole place was like crickets, bro. What? It was bad, dude. It was really bad.
I would not expect that. Where'd you see him at?
The Rock Ranch over. Actually, thinking here in San Bernardino somewhere. Okay. Some dude's house. It was
terrible.
It was like some dude's house. Like it was like a social hall, and like the Misfits were there and shit.
Honestly, what kind of show would be ran out of some dude's house, really?
I mean, how much more punk can you get?
It was extremely punk. The only unpunk part was that Johnny Ramone was selling his sticks.
No.
he was like, I'm drumming, bro. He would throw it, stop, $10. It was pretty much that bad, dude. That dude was.
You just pissed me off.
That dude was mining for gold, man. It was
terrible. It's that bad for him.
It was pretty bad for him, but hey, the Misfits are back together, man.
What's Dave Lombardo from Slinger? So are you? They said they want to do more shows. Are you down for that or what?
I was almost about to buy my ticket to Colorado and get my ass over there for that
Huge
shit,
fan of
dude.
Misfits.
I'm a big Misfits fan, especially if it's the original lineup.
In Colorado?
Yeah, in Colorado.
Do a fucking, what is that, 1680?
Yeah.
You do a 1680 podcast?
Yeah.
Like 4 times a day, bro. 4 times a day.
I was actually,
Colorado, are you kidding me?
I was just on Weed Maps right now and I was looking at prices in Colorado. That joint you got right there, $2.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Top shelf quality, $2? Are you fucking kidding me?
They said I was reading an article that the price of a pound over there has gone down $1,000.
It's gone down.
That's spectacular. That is spectacular. Because let's get this on the table, you guys. Let's get this on the table.
Put that on.
San Bernardino and the state of California has recreational weed on the ballot for November of this year. Woo! I urge everybody in California, if anybody in California is on here listening or watching, go and vote yes on that shit. We want that shit to be full rec. We don't want it to be descheduled. If it gets descheduled, now it sounds great. Oh, they're gonna take it off Schedule 1? Yeah. But if it gets descheduled, the pharmacies are going to take over.
Yeah.
Because it's still going to be a regulated drug through Big Pharma. And only Big Pharma is only going to be producing it. We're not going to be able to go into a dispensary and openly just buy it. We have to
regulate
get it.
your growing.
Yeah, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. No, weed needs to be just free. It just needs to be free to use because this is an amazing thing. It's amazing.
So much.
So
vote yes on rec.
Vote yes on rec.
Measure O in San Bernardino.
Good. See, we told you we got you guys covered, bro. You're gonna learn some shit.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you to do some shit. You know what's up.
I've been known to know some things.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's very good.
I've been known to be a couple 1-2 Dexter Boy geniuses.
Oh, yes.
That's all I'm saying.
So, what do you think about like having to live under the ruse of medical marijuana / patients
having a paper rec?
Well,
all this shit. This sort of semi-regulation.
So I'm gonna give you guys some visuals on how much fucks I don't give.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys a visual fucking.
That's 0 fucks.
Almost.
All right, so almost
this
negative
is my
0.
Backyard. That's a kombucha bottle.
Oy.
Alright? This is my backyard, bro. This is what I am growing.
Oh my god.
This is what I am growing.
Hold on.
And an undisclosed location. So don't even fucking try it.
Go back right there. Is that a fence?
That is a fence. That is an 8-foot high fence.
That fence is. Show the people here. That there's a fence somewhere in there.
It's hidden in there. It's right there. It's right there somewhere.
Right there. Right there. I have a legit forest growing in my backyard. Amazing buds are growing. And my house was surrounded by cops at one point, and they said, "We don't care.
Oh shit.
We don't care." I only have like 5 plants, but they're giant.
It's fucking Dino,
what kind of bud you growing right though?
Well, see, I don't know the strains.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and name one Mr. Rager.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and name one Mommy Hole.
Mommy Hole.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and name I don't know.
The 840.
Oh!
All right.
All right, Kraze.
No more
Kraze, what do you got, man?
Go ahead
Let's
and read
see
this for me right here.
You get a read on that? Hash bullets.
Snap!
Hash bullet. Hash bullet. It's golden pineapple and some Maui hash, man.
Dude,
This is from Hawaii? Did you go to Hawaii?
I went to Hawaii.
Do we have munchies?
Do
we have munchies available? Are we gonna have to stop this halfway through and go somewhere to eat?
Oh, munchies! He's got legitimate munchies,
He's
man.
got a legitimate little bit of munchies.
Not enough.
Not enough for my 1-year-old.
Hey, I started munching earlier.
He pre-gamed it.
As we mentioned before, it's 8:40 twice a day. So you gotta remember that. That's why the munchies are halfway gone.
I get really high 1 time a day, and that's at nighttime.
Oh. Smell it.
Oh, I made hash oil recently too. I made 1.5 grams of hash oil out of 2 plants that got fucked up from cutworms.
So what technique did you?
Cutworms are moth larvae.
What technique did you use on that?
90% alcohol, ethanol, whatever. Left it in there for a solid 24 hours. Then I pulled it out, let it dry out. It took about 2 days for it to completely evaporate. But then the scraping was the hard part.
Yeah.
We got to.
Yeah, that was. You know what I did? Check it out. This is what I did. I used my noggin.
Go ahead and light that up and tell me what you did.
Okay. Yours?
Yours.
So what I did was I took a pot of boiling water, put the pan on top of the boiling water, and scraped it while it heated up. That's how I got it off.
Now, I've always wanted to hit that resin press, that resin press. Have you guys seen that shit?
Well, what is that?
You get like a brick. It has like, you get a good decent size of herb, and you put it on this press, and it just squeezes the dog shit out of it, and you can dab all that goo that pops out of it. I think that's probably the fucking, like, the cleanest way to get wax or resin or whatever.
There's a lot of extraction techniques that I'm just like we gotta go ahead and try and get a healthier way to do that. But like how you said, it's what is it? Basically like a mini hydraulic press, and it just.
So it's sort of like a cold press.
Yeah, just
basically it's a cold press. That's how they get the CBD. Yeah, that's how they get the CBD out.
Motherfucker.
Cold press is when you press without temperature. So if it's just pure pressure, that's called a cold press.
You fuck with CBD?
Oh, I fucks with CBD, dog. I fucks with it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
This shit's amazing.
A miracle. It's a miracle.
Like, not only if you got cancer, but if you got a bad mood, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't get you high, but you just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I wanted to do all this. Like, when I was on CBD, I was like, why am I so loose? Like everything, my joints, there was no creaks, no pops, no nothing. My back didn't hurt. I didn't have a migraine. I was just like,
all loose. Neck's all loose and shit.
I'm all up in that shit. I love cannabis-derived products. I'm not a big dabber. I've only dabbed maybe once, but I just don't want to get my tolerance to the point where I have to rely.
Now, do you remember your first dab?
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
My tolerance was already high.
Yeah.
Because I like to manage my highs. I don't like to get too high.
I'm the same way, dude.
I rolled it too tight. My bad. My apologies.
It's all good.
I packed it a little bit. I don't like to get too high. I don't like to get out of control. I like to be in control. Because I don't want to live up the stereotype of a stoner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was trying to tell people the last podcast that if there's a limit on a gram of wax a day, dude, that's all you need a week, pretty much.
A gram a week or a gram a day?
A gram a day over in Colorado. That's a fucking lie. If you buy 7 grams in 1 week and that's not enough to sustain you, you gotta fucking take a step back, man.
That's how you guys.
What's this? What the fuck was that? Oh. There's so much.
I'm gonna join in on that.
Hey, help that out real quick.
Hold on.
Hey, clear that up, clear it.
My bad.
Sorry, man. There's just so much smoke in this motherfucker, man. This is the 840 review here. We got ourselves some blueberry and some 8 orange.
Don't say that.
I think that shit hits better out of a bong. I'm not even sure. I know if I hit one bowl, I'm fucking blown.
Hey, was that the Predator? Predator on that?
It's all heat censored.
Shit, man.
We getting high.
As you can see, the 840 has really stepped their shit up, man.
A little bit.
With all the technologies and shit.
A little bit.
And you're doing all this from PlayStation?
Yeah,
That's
man.
amazing.
Yeah, dude.
It's too bad all my friends have an Xbox.
When they said that PlayStation was gonna be the fucking be-all, end-all, man, they weren't fucking around.
There you
go. I didn't realize that that's what was happening. Yeah. Ow. Ha!
There you go.
You can actually move it with your hand. Dude, this
technology.
What is this technology? I don't understand it. There's too much going on.
I'm fighting smoke.
I'm trying to get this shit out of here.
What the fuck? PlayStation, you're my best friend.
That's fucking great. Oh my god, I gotta get one.
First impressions of this joint here, Kraze. How you feeling?
I'm feeling cool.
It's level. Like I'm feeling level.
We kind of like it started it was tight in the beginning.
It was too tight. I hit it. Yeah, my bad. My apologies. That's my bad.
Hey, we all make mistakes, man.
Yes, we do. I learned my lesson. I promise.
The dab episode, I didn't heat the nail up hot enough, man.
Oh,
hey, man, that shit happens.
Nail up.
Fuck.
When you like split a joint like that, do you like to roll half in one half in the other? Do you like to mix it up, or do you like to?
I blend it.
Blend
all
it
together.
Blend
yeah,
it.
all together. Agent Orange. I put in here. It's very pain alleviating. The first time I have a customer. I clean pools. One of my customers. He grows weed as well. So, you know, every now and then he comes out with a bag of fucking giant Ziploc bag. And here, man, you want to try this? I'm like, yeah, I want to try that. And he
Fuck yeah, dude.
And he throws me a couple nugs, and I'm like, fucking payday.
You're like, motherfucker, I'm about to clean your pool. Of course I want some of that shit.
I hit one of those little pipes, like about that big.
Yeah.
I packed the bowl, smoked the bowl. It wasn't a lot, but it fucking leveled me out. That was great.
Yeah.
It was perfectly level. But the blueberry haze is a sativa. And when I smoke it out of my bong, I have a big bong. So when I smoke a bowl out of my bong, boom, fucking baked. I'm sitting there watching TV, hungry, munchies like a motherfucker. But it might not have been enough to get us that level.
Yeah.
But I'm sure after what you got, I think we're gonna be solid.
We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Yeah.
Is it down to the splint? Don't smoke the paper.
Oh, you put it.
Yeah. A little professional. I tried.
You got the crutch.
Yeah,
It's a crutch. I call it splint for some reason.
Hey man,
It's all
Whatever. Whatever.
I'm actually not used to rolling those. Usually just
I just
end
started.
to end.
I can't.
You roll
It's
pretty well.
hard for me to get that filter in there.
It's
That
hard.
crutch. I can't do it. My brain don't work. I'm too
I use
anxious.
a roller, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah.
I use a roller. It's way easier.
Yeah.
You just throw the fucking crutch in, throw the weed in, whip,
Done.
and then you go whoop, joint.
Bam.
Yep. Ooh, ah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and light this.
All right, so
here.
light that bullet up, man.
Holy shit.
Have you ever had a bullet here? A hash
I've
bullet?
never. No, I
Never.
smoked hash, but I've never had a hash bullet.
Now
I
this is.
smoke my own hash. I don't know if that's quality or not. But
Hey man, shoot us some of that hash.
I smoked it all. Smoked it all.
How do you say?
Smoked
kick
a
it
solid gram of hash. I promise.
How long did it take you?
It took me about a month.
So like,
Yeah, because I put it on top of the weed.
Put it
I
on
don't
top.
smoke it by itself.
so smoking it by itself. Now, have you ever been in the position where you had to smoke some hash by itself?
Yeah, I smoked hash by. You know what's funny?
Hot knife. Or what?
I wanted my mom to try some CBD oil.
Yeah.
Right. My mom's overweight, medical issues, all that shit,
All that
etc.,
shit,
etc.
yeah.
And but first I give her a solid piece of hash oil, a solid piece of hash oil. Right?
Yeah.
She calls me the next day talking about she's still high.
Yeah. Yes.
I fucked that shit up.
Yeah.
Hey, good for her.
Hey, hell yeah.
Good for her.
Now, was this her first time getting faded or partaking
Nah.
in the hash
The first time
oil?
I smoked with my mom.
Oh, that's cool. That's
when
cool.
I was like 12.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
First time I smoked. But I don't know if she did hash oil.
Oh, that, yeah.
days or not.
Yeah, no, that's all fairly recent, man. The whole CBD thing, I hadn't seen that. When did that start? If you know, email me.
That's
But damn, that CBD oil, man. Did you a UFC fan over here, man?
Absolutely.
Did you catch Nate Diaz on the post-fight press conference hitting up some CBD oil in front of everybody in the press conference?
Sense to me.
And he was-
Hey, what am I gonna say? Like, yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. Like, what's he gonna do? Pop aspirin?
Yeah.
It's
CBD, man.
Which
Painkillers?
you can't overdose on. You can overdose on Tylenol, aspirin, ibuprofen. You can overdose on all those, but CBD, you just feel good.
Yeah.
There's no overdose, and if there is, it would be an insane amount. You'd have to drown in a pool of it, probably.
Yeah, it would have to
Drowning
fill
in
your
oil.
lungs with CBD
Drowning
oil.
would be the only way to die on.
It's crazy, man. Like the fact that the majority of America still has that fucking mindset
That
toward
stigma.
cannabis.
That stupid
The
stigma, dude, is
that has been
there.
proven scientifically over and over and over and over, and physically proven from famous people to Michael Phelps and Usain Bolt. Michael Phelps is the greatest Olympian ever in the history of the world.
Ever.
Since Olympia was started.
Yeah, it's hurting.
And he's a
Bitch.
pothead. Why isn't everybody smoking weed?
Since Achilles and
Right?
Hercules and all that motherfucking
I bet you
Spartans and
Hercules
shit.
was strong because he was high all the time and he ate a bunch and he was just stronger than everybody else. Think about it. Like if everybody else doesn't eat that much back in those days, prehistorically, right? And say their diets consist of fucking rice and the occasional
Sticks and
fish.
mud and shit.
Yeah. But Hercules is a fucking pothead hunter or something, right? So
Munching.
he gets high and he's really good at hunting and he eats all the fucking time a gang of protein, 50 oats, right? And for some reason, like, man, I want to lift this log, I'm gonna lift this deer or lion I just killed, and he's just getting stronger and stronger, right? Cannabis is great for bodybuilding.
Oh,
So what if he just
yeah.
became an averagely strong dude in a
Give me
world where
sound
people
effect
weren't
for that,
strong?
you fucker. He just dropped the cherry, man.
Oh no.
He just damned and Jada.
He wasn't ready. But
Where was I
going with that? Holy fuck.
It was Hercules munching out.
Stigmas against weed.
There we go.
An Olympic level, high caliber athlete.
Yes,
just
it doesn't like. It's insane that people still believe in that reefer madness propaganda. It's insane.
Have you actually seen the movie Reefer Madness?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be upset.
Oh,
I bet you it's very upsetting.
It's actually comical because
comical, right?
the old.
What do you guys think about that hash bullet?
That fucking
it's
shit.
Good, man.
That shit hits hard.
It tastes good.
It's like right in here.
It tastes good. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
It's like right in here.
Popping me off perfectly.
But yeah, I took the time to watch Reefer Madness on Reefer. And man, some of the old stereotypes that they were thinking of on that shit is just outlandish bullshit.
A lot of shit you see too is revolved around stereotypes of weed. The guy who forgets his thing, fucking butterfinger ass dude dropping shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, dude. Have you seen this show that's on MTV? Where these two girls are like dispensary owners.
Mary and Jane.
Mary and Jane.
There you go.
I gave that.
Who came up with that one?
Real original. Yeah.
I gave it one episode.
Clever.
I made 15 minutes into it.
Hey, first of all, we need to find one girl named Mary. Okay, check this out. This is gonna blow your mind. And another girl named Jane.
And they own a dispensary, dude.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
They own a dispensary.
$millions.
Everybody's high.
$millions.
Everybody's smoking for some reason.
Oh god. Yeah, but stereotype shit. I don't know, dude. It's just
you gave it 15 minutes. What happened? Because I haven't even tried it.
Why does it seem like those types of people are so against things that make you feel good?
Because people want to keep you miserable. They want to keep you down.
I don't understand why.
I think it's ultimately to bring you up. So you got to use it right.
You think it's like a positive negative reinforcement?
It's
like a negative positive reinforcement.
It's subliminally positive.
Yeah. Like a tough parent.
Pretty
like
much.
Forcing your kid to learn his lesson, not helping him out. Like, hey, you fucked up, man.
Yeah. It's the same like you go to bed without dinner tonight type shit.
That's deep, bro.
Imagine you're going to bed tonight, Kraze, without the blunt.
Oh no!
Damn,
dude, don't stress me out. the thought of having to go to sleep without weed, I'm scraping my fucking bongs and my pipes. I'm like, I gotta get some THC in me to go to sleep.
So, do you believe in res being an empty high?
No, absolutely not. Resin, I would call it the stepbrother to hash.
The ugly redheaded stepbrother.
Yeah, the ugly fucking dirty nobody wants. You've been fucking touched by your uncle.
These damaged goods.
Yeah, damaged goods. But
it's hand-me-down.
Yeah, it's hand-me-down hash.
Yeah.
That's fucking good. Holy shit.
Hand-me-down hash, bro.
Dude, has anyone ever called it that?
No, it's coined.
Is it just
right
you?
Right here.
Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. I hope no one else came up with that.
Spread
That's fucking gold. It's going. It's spread. It's fucking herpes, bro.
Oh my god. It doesn't go away. Oh man.
Once you hear it, like you never want to hear it.
I'm
high.
Did you think? Would you talk a little bit of UFC? Did you watch CM Punk debut? What did you think
that
about
UFC 203?
I didn't see it.
3.
But it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now I heard he trained really hard and he's putting a lot of work in. He's an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that shit fucking got me.
There we go, son. Oh shit!
That.
I don't know what that is.
What is that thing?
But the thing that sets him, that made him the super underdog, was the fact that he has not been in any real fights up until that fight. And now experience comes knowledge. Now props
with
brave.
that.
He's
props
brave
for the bravery.
He's brave, right? There's hey, there's a huge payday. I would have done the same fucking thing.
Cash money.
Right? If they tell me UFC, Joe Rogan calls me right now, says Tony Rager, we're gonna give you like 500,000. I'm not even gonna say million.
Yeah. I was like, man, you give me like 250,000.
You gotta go in the ring.
Like $500,000.
Just half.
Yeah, $500,000. He said, but you gotta get in the ring with McGregor. Now I'm gonna be like, done. I boxed when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I know the basics. Right?
So let
I was the captain of the wrestling team. I have the basics of wrestling.
There you go.
Right? I dabbled in jiu-jitsu. I understand the concept.
There you go.
Right? But the thing that would set it apart is I don't have the experience and I don't have the cardio.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go give it a 1-2 try because it's $500,000 and I could use that.
So give me a number to step in the ring with early 90s Tyson.
How
How much would it? How much?
Fuck, dude.
On the both of y'all.
Shit.
On the both of y'all.
Man, that's a...
It's gonna be a lot more than 500.
It's a lot of money. It's gotta be like, that's a lot of money. Where all rational decisions go out the window. There's no, it's just like, yeah, I'll give it a go.
No.
It's just like, I'll give it a go.
It scared the shit out of me with that. I was scared. Like, I was thinking Tyson, oh shit.
It's scary, right? Gives you the anxiety in your gut.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Like you get it. It's like seeing someone.
How much?
It's like watching another dude get kicked in the balls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, ooh, you feel it. You
Yeah.
get it.
How much tax-free money would you, just personal check?
Right here.
You can
No, stacks.
Personal check.
Personal checks and stacks on top of stacks.
Yeah.
Okay, for what?
To go
in the ring with Tyson.
With Tyson.
Oh.
2 rounds.
A solid billion.
Billion.
Solid billion.
Solid billion.
Yeah, because with a billion, if something, something really bad happens to me, like die.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All that
Probably,
money,
yeah.
all that money. You can imagine what I could do with all that. I would have a contract set up with a will and a beneficiary.
This is what I need you to do.
Stipulations, like you could set up your bloodline, your family, for fucking ever. You could be the next Rothschild, whatever they're called. You know what I mean?
Like the Fertitta brothers, they just sold the UFC.
Yeah.
For $4 billion?
$4 billion.
$4 billion fucking dollars.
I don't know who.
Out of a $250,000 investment. Or
For
something?
Fertittas and
Dana.
but Dana, his stipulation was he stays on as president.
He's
so
a hell of
he
a
can run it.
promoter.
Dude, so he got
Yeah.
a third of the deal and a paycheck after that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Fucking cashing checks and watching people snap necks, right?
Dana White don't
Like,
need.
he is the dominus.
Alpha fucking male. You talking about alpha
He's
male.
dominus. He's dominus, and Spartacus is looking up to him. And
Shit.
fucking Hercules and
He's kind of on right now, and like I don't know what they're gonna do or how long he's gonna be there. They're probably just gonna sit there and watch everything he does, and then eventually, you know what?
But he don't even need to. Fuck all you, man.
he can just bounce right now. Like, if I was him, I would
$1
just bounce out right now. But he must love it that much because that's a lot of money, man. Where you could do anything you want. You didn't have to do anything you didn't want to.
And that
so he must really want to do.
And that motherfucker's generous as shit. You showed me a few videos where he was passing out tickets at the bar. Meet me here, and he just fucking gave a stack of tickets to just anybody that asked.
He doesn't do
That's
that
fucked
anymore.
up. How come it wasn't anywhere I ever was?
That's exactly right.
It's like, what bars is Dana White hanging out in?
Fuck.
If somebody's at a bar that Dana White hangs out in, they already must make a lot of money.
Exactly.
Because he's not going to go to the Green Frog.
No.
You know what I mean? He's not going to see me in Applebee's.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like Dana White, come on.
Applebee's happy hour and shit, dude.
Hey, dine to close. You can't go wrong with that. It's a good place to take a date.
Fuck it,
You
dude.
get half off on appetizers and fucking drinks.
2 for $20, baby. What's
2 for
up?
20.
Right? Yeah, 2 for 20.
2
They got the
for
2
20.
for they got the 2 for 25 now.
Oh, shit.
What's
Like
that?
they upped it a little bit. They're like, hey, we're gonna give you a little extra
You get some
for $5.
Yeah.
You can get some like Parmesan cheese and some shrimp on your steak this time.
Hey, fuck
$5 or something.
down.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Man, that fucking bullet is like,
It's good.
whoa.
It's a good high.
It's
Solid.
It's good, dude. I like it.
You ever smoke like a cabbie cone?
Yeah.
Or like have you ever rolled a lift ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
It was a solid high.
It's
Solid.
good.
The lift ticket one was a solid high.
Did you use shitty weed in the lift ticket?
No, I only buy top shelf. Only buy top
You
shelf.
never been on the budget shelf?
Nope.
Made
Never been on the
straight
budget.
by?
Never. Every time I buy weed, it's top shelf.
Okay.
It's gotta be worth it.
I like it. This is the way I see it, man.
fuck
If
with
I'm
it.
gonna intoxicate my body with some shit, it's gonna be the best,
That's true.
right? So if let's say I lose focus, right, I'm a little depressed, and let's say someone offers me either coke or weed. I mean, coke or speed, right? I'm gonna pick coke.
Ooh.
No, coke or speed.
Oh, Coke Spill. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Okay,
I
yeah.
only get top shelf.
I get the
Because
scale.
Wall
Get
Street
the-
CEOs do what?
Coke.
Coke.
Right? Every successful motherfucker
It's a
that ever
mindset
ran a
thing.
business has done what drug to get there?
Cocaine.
Cocaine. That's why it's called the rich man drug. If I'm going to do a drug to stimulate my mind to get me where I'm going, it's going to be cocaine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do meth because clearly the side effects are not worth it.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's like,
100%.
who in the fuck fucking right mind would be like, hey, I want to try that.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Stick me with the needle, please.
Like, you ever seen that movie, Was it Wall Street?
Wolf of Wall Street?
Wolf of Wall Street? I mean, that guy was awesome.
I haven't seen that movie.
He was the fucking best. Dude. Leo D, man.
Leonardo DiCaprio killed it in that movie, dog.
I haven't seen that movie.
He fucking killed it, and he was fucking snapping.
Hey, man. Leo D is the shit, man. That fool has nothing but bangers, dude. All that fire, dude. All that fire, dude.
He does not get that much credit.
But you need to hit that Wolf of Wall Street, man.
I'll watch it.
It's a good one.
I'll watch it.
It's fucking awesome.
Makes you want to do cocaine.
Yeah, it really does.
Speaking of cocaine and being sketchy, you actually had a topic you wanted to bring up earlier that you told me about. It was what was the sketchiest
We're straight
place you've
hotboxing.
Oh, yeah.
Hotboxing this bitch.
So,
our high is staying high. We're not coming down.
it's pretty up here, dude.
Like,
it's about
it's
8:40. Check that time.
I feel like I need to put eye drops in so that my contacts can clear up.
It's 8:40.
It's about 8:40.
Is it 8:40?
It's 8:40. Dude.
We're elevated about 8 at elevation.
Oh my god. So, the topic is, what's the sketchiest place you've ever smoked? I'm talking like, fuck, this is sketchy. I shouldn't be smoking here. Because, you know, everybody discriminates against that herb, dude. And they're always trying to bust your ass for no reason. You're trying to medicate. What the fuck? Just trying to get my fucking glaucoma fixed and my cataracts and shit.
Just trying to medicate.
Just trying to medicate.
Yeah.
I was walking.
Arthritis.
My arthritis. I walked in front of a police station. Come and get me, coppers. I was out there. I was like, fuck
is that where you were?
Yeah, I walked right in front of a police station. I was like, screw it. The closer you are to danger, the farther you are from harm. And that's what was going through my head.
That's
and I
true,
just was
man.
like, screw it.
That's so fucking true.
That's a quote from Lord of the Rings, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kraze, how about you, man?
I went to Not Scary Farm, and like right at the gate, there's like security and fucking staff there.
Before you had to toss it,
It was that. That's exactly why we were like, we gotta toss this. We can't just smoke inside.
Yeah.
So we were at the gate, like right by these bushes, or like right in the front by the bushes. Smoke, staff, the piece. Crazy enough, the piece was still there when we left.
Damn.
Oh, that's tight.
That's dope. That's dope.
Well, my weirdest time for me, I was like 12 or 13.
Oh shit! Going back in the day.
Yeah, going all the way back.
Yeah, it's the only time I can remember. Because every other time I got high, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I always had a I don't give a fuck type personality.
I like that.
But when I was like 12 or 13, I had gotten jumped.
Oh shit.
In my apartments. Okay, so I live on the same block where I grew up. So I live in the house though, but a block over is the apartments I grew up in. And what happened was, which is the reason why I ran away when I was 15. My story. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man.
My mom's boyfriend was a tweaker, right? Grew up around that nasty ass shit. So and he owed a gang of people money.
Oh shit. Usually the case.
So what he did is he ran away to Lake Arrowhead. But my mom and me were still there. But the people who he owed money to had somebody, fuck with us.
Yeah.
And so this one family of white people jumped me one time, right? I was like, I was scared.
Yeah.
I didn't know my strength at that time.
Oh fuck yeah, you don't know.
Scared.
Yeah.
And then, I fight him a little bit, and then I get hit a couple times, and then my black friend helped me. Cali kid, Cali, whatever. Whatever. I haven't met him. I haven't seen him since then. He got me. He's like, here, smoke this blunt. So I smoked this blunt with him, and then I was like a 6th grader, but I was dating a 9th grader.
Props, man.
When I got jumped, I was on my way to the bus to go fucking chill with her. Clearly, to get my dick wet.
Get some of that 9th grader, man.
Yeah.
Was this the gnarliest cock block that's ever happened to you?
No, because I still got it.
Ah, yeah.
But I was high.
They got me, man. Come get me now, girl.
Check it out. So I had to go get on the bus, and I was high. I was a kid. I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for it to be that high on public and people around me. I'm chilling on this bus driving, dude. I'm paranoid. Paranoid level 1000. And then, out of nowhere, someone reaches across me to push the fucking stop sign. And it's a motherfucker that was a 3rd-degree burn victim and shit.
Fuck.
Can you imagine how that fucked me up? I was like, what the fuck? What? Oh no! And then the whole way there was just like, no, dude. That was the weirdest, scariest moment for me.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah,
that's
that was scary and intense.
That's fucking awesome.
That's all the story. I'm digging it.
Yeah. I got jumped on my way to get pussy because of my mom's tweaker boyfriend.
Damn.
That's the name of my comedy special.
Netflix, if you're watching.
Netflix and Hulu.
What's up?
Coming out November 21st.
Oh shit. Hey, Kraze, what are you reaching for there, man?
Uh-oh.
What's going on in that bag there?
What, right here?
Well, that bag.
Yeah, we got some more shit in here.
Oh. And the 840 continues?
The 840 continues with this these next couple strains now. These were donated by my girl.
Oh.
She wanted to make sure that we had something nice.
My wife.
From my wife.
My wife. I got some things from my wife.
This right here, dude, at least some of it in here, is some hash plant.
Oh, that's a good one.
This is some fire shit.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've had that before.
Shit. And I forgot which one this one is. I think this one's like lemon something.
That's the ripped label.
This is a rip label. We got lemon.
It's a little. It's got a citrus. It could be a tangy.
Could be a tangy.
Could be a tangy.
Let me.
My nose is a little dry because I'm high, so I can't give you an accurate smell test on that.
That's just hard as fuck.
I think.
Yeah, this is more
lemony.
This is more OG cushy.
Yeah, this is hybridy.
Yeah, that's hybridy citrusy, right?
Mm-hmm. It's hybridy.
So I was thinking of tangy because the tangy's a hybrid.
The mystery label. How long you been growing for, man?
Oh, dude, I've tried growing for like the past maybe 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my first plant was a give me plant from my brother. It was a fucking clone. Fucked that up because it was indoor. Didn't know my knowledge.
Oh shit.
So once I started learning, I tried it again, but then my light wasn't right, the humidity and all the temperature and shit wasn't right, so it didn't come out good. The buds were weak. So I stopped for a while. And then when I finally started deciding I wanted to grow, my neighbor across the street had a guy that had to give up like 12 plants, right?
Yeah.
So I had a couple seeds, and I was like, all right, I got a big ass backyard, dude. I got plenty of room.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him that I will bring it there, and I started doing it. But now, from what I knew about growing now, is soil and drainage,
nutrients,
and nutrients, all this shit.
Yeah.
So these guys started growing those plants in dirt from the backyard, just straight shoveled into the bucket. They didn't, you know. Okay, so what I did when I started growing, and I did it in a pot successfully from a seed. I fucking dug wheelbarrows of fucking dirt and put it into the pot, filled it up with water, and put my arm in there and just
swirled it around.
And then foam and then debris and shit that doesn't belong there starts floating on top, and then I had a net and I skimmed it off. Boom.
Oh, you cleaned your own dirt.
Kept doing it. Boom. And then everything rose to the top. Boom. Cleaned it. Boom. And then now my uncle told me that because I wanted to buy fertilizer to make the plants better that were already there. He's like, you don't need to do that because where we live, the soil is perfect. And I didn't really believe him in the moment. I was like, okay, well. And then I started thinking about it. When you learn about plants and shit, and you learn about geography, always at the base of a mountain is it the most nutritious for plants to grow.
Yeah, all the runoff.
And I live right on the foothills, like right there.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why, you know, they grow all the orange groves and like redlands and shit are all right at the base of the mountains because that's where the drainage is. That's where the minerals and fucking nutrients drain from.
It's got electrolytes. That's what plants
electrolytes. Nah, but I guess I got great soil. So once I did that, and then when I got it going, I saw that I could do it.
Yeah.
And then when my uncle told me it's cool that I could grow, I transplanted all my plants near the garage where I podcast out of, and that's really good soil. So it fucking it took like 3 months, dude. The plants were almost dead because they were going through root rot. I had to clean the roots. I had to take it completely out of the soil, clean the roots individually until it was just clear.
That's care, dude. That is care.
And then I transplanted it right there, and I threw some. I had some Blue Miracle Grow type fertilizer. Threw some down. Fucking poured a gang of water on it. You know, just a little bit. Boom, and then just let it soak into the dirt.
Yeah.
Put it back. and then boom, wham! I got a 10-foot bush growing big ass buds.
Damn.
Big ass buds, man.
I've only done one successful grow out of a pot, and all I had was a 40 ounce that I drank. Drank my 40 and cleaned it out, and that's all I would water it with. 40 and eggshells. I got about an eighth out of it. I was so happy.
Wow. What do the eggshells do?
I don't fucking know. I
remember when I was a kid, I saw my stepdad, the guy that gave me my last name, he was the guy that was like going to be my dad, chose so like I'm gonna be that boy's son.
Yeah, I got you, boy.
Yeah, he was growing in a fish tank in his house one time, and I remember that he had eggshells in there.
Oh yeah.
And I remember him saying it's for his plants to grow. Like, I still don't know what the fuck eggshells is for.
Well, do any of you guys know what the fuck eggshells are for?
I don't know what eggshells are for.
You guys are growers?
Successful plants.
No, but the one thing that did, I guess the one thing that did work was the fish heads and shit like that. Like fish, like you get the omega-3s.
The omega-3s, omega-6s, and fatty acids and shit, yeah.
Dude, the funniest thing is I was over there in the Tana, and I was walking and I saw a little, like a fucking drain run off. That was just cut off from like the main drain over there. I was walking through the field and shit because I'm a dirtbag, whatever.
I mean, who's tripping?
So I looked down and there was like a little fucking school of fish. I'm tripping out. I'm like,
what the fuck?
What the fuck is there fish for in this little fucking raindrop, little puddle here? So I was like, fuck it. And I started draining it out and I was like, these guys are going in my fucking plant. And it did help. I got a little bit more out of it, yeah.
Do you think that shit might keep away like insects and stuff? What like you said you had some infestation?
On my plants? Yeah, it was cutworms.
Where did those come from?
Cutworms are moth larvae. Because the moths, they'll fly around. You see them flying around your backyards because they're landing on plants, laying eggs and shit. And they love weed because they can really put an egg in there,
Yeah.
Especially when it end up plants that I had when that happened were fucking so sticky, icky, dude. You could not touch a leaf without fucking going like this afterwards.
Ooh. Well, who doesn't want to eat weed?
No,
he's got the right idea.
It got really infested. Like, I even made a makeshift pencil vacuum from a shop vac, dude.
Oh, dude.
Right? I was going through the fucking buds.
With the magnifying glass.
I did. I had a magnifying glass. But I didn't even get them all, and they all died. I made the hash oil out of the two plants that were fucking sticky, icky. Like, it would have been some dank weed. I made the hash oil out of those two plants. But they were the kind of plants that grow like this tall, and it's a solid bud.
Yeah, straight bush.
Yeah.
Straight bush.
Yeah. That's what they were.
You prefer indica or sativa?
I prefer sativa.
Do sativas like grow a specific way? Do they spear out?
They turn into giant bushes. Like the 10-foot one I have is a fucking sativa bush. That's gonna be the Mr. Rager.
A 10-pole.
10-pole. Yeah.
How did we get there?
I don't know.
Well, I was just thinking like growing which one you're gonna preferably grow?
I'm gonna preferably grow sativa because it's just more exciting to see a giant bush than a little bush.
Yes.
And then I like sativa hides better because my brain is on 1000 fucking comedy mode, rant mode.
Yeah,
I can pull shit from out of nowhere while I'm this high.
Yeah, dude.
And I like it.
This is awesome.
Everything is way more better when you're this high.
Hell yeah, man.
My ADD is cured, man. I'm focused.
Exactly. I have ADHD. They said I had ADHD. And they tried to give me medicine as a kid. I was like, fuck y'all. I did it for a little bit, though.
I did.
But I hated it. And I told my mom when I was like in first grade, dude, you're not doing this shit no more. I'm not taking this shit.
I was on Adderall.
Ooh, I just finished the bottle of Adderall recently.
From second grade though to like 6th grade, and I was like, dude, I don't.
That was a hell of a drug.
I was like, I don't fucking want this, man.
I never tried it.
I just tried it recently, like the last month, like a month ago.
Yeah.
Like this girl I was dating before my girl came back. She had a bottle of Adderall that she didn't want to give her son. I was like, hey, I want to try it because I heard that's a good focus drug.
Yeah. Homework and shit. College students and all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. See, like you hear about that shit, and that's why I was doing the coke. It's because I wanted to stay on focus. I want to stay on track. I don't want to deviate.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll try it. And it's a mild dose of coke. That's the way I see it. It's like a mild, like you're still. Yeah,
you're fucking, you're
still like, I'm gonna fucking do this.
Yeah.
Like you're still not normal.
Yeah.
You're not normal, so it's fucking.
But imagine giving that to a second grader.
Dude, they tried to give me Paxil and shit.
Fuck.
How old were you when they tried to do that?
2nd grade.
Hey, is there anything to drink?
Oh shit.
Did we forget water?
We forgot water here on the importer.
Okay. Does it got floaties in it? If it doesn't have floaties in it, I'll drink it.
Fuck it.
Like,
That's
dude, hey, you put no floaties.
You know that's he's gonna make out with your bottle, dude. So yeah, dude, 2nd grade, man, Adderall.
That's fun.
Zombie mode, dude.
How long?
Eating habits.
How long?
Consistently, because
killed your eating habit.
Oh fuck yeah, my eating was fucked up.
You have a fucking fast metabolism, huh?
Oh,
you don't have
yeah.
to like worry about putting on weight and shit.
But I think that had a lot to do with it because I was on it strong for at least 3
because that's
years.
genetics, dude.
Yeah.
It's turning off and on genetics through your brain. When it fucks with your synapses in your mind, your body has to adapt, and then the only way it can adapt is by altering its genetic code. And our bodies can do that. That's what called acclimating is when you can go from super cold to super hot.
Yeah, but I eventually just started I would hide it in my cheek and shit and spit that fucker out.
Yeah.
For because I was just like, dude, this is too much, man. I can't fucking handle only 4 hours of school on this shit, and then the other 6 hours
school
it's fucking lasting
anyways,
on me.
Man.
Yeah, because it fucking lasted so much longer than school, man. I'm
dude, the way that our school system is so fucked that it creates situations like that. We should, if. They go to the classic meme of fucking you can't teach a fish to climb a tree.
There you
know
go,
what I mean? You can't. I had a science teacher in San Bernardino High School, Mr. Hoyt. He came to me, and I was the class clown. I was the one always disrupting.
Fucking around, yeah.
But here, all the classwork, A's. All the tests, A's.
A's, yeah.
Homework, 0.
Me too.
I never did homework,
Same
ever. I fucking hate homework.
Yeah.
I can sit there, and you can tell me something, and I'm going to know it from here on out.
Yeah.
And if I watch somebody, if I'm watching him to roll his blunt, I've never rolled a blunt before, and I'm watching how he does it. After I leave this room, I'm going to know how to roll a blunt.
Yeah.
I just got to try it.
You got to
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people learn. Some people can sit down and read a book and fucking know how to rebuild an engine without ever touching an engine.
That's fucking
I couldn't do that.
Yeah. I was finding in school that they would teach you the same shit, just worded differently. You're older now, so I'm gonna use a more complex word. It's dude, it's the same information.
You guys remember this one?
Yeah.
Fucking start writing.
Yeah. It's dude, okay, it's the same fucking information. You're just rewording it and shit. I found myself getting bored in school because it was just all right, I'm in a new grade. I'm gonna read the book real quick. Because how long does it take to read a fucking textbook that's only 150 pages long with pictures? Come on, fucking people. Yeah. So I would always ace all the tests and shit, but I would never do the work. I'd just be dude, I already know this shit. Why do you want me to write
we would have been valedictorians if we had any effort at all. If we gave any fucks about having a rear and anything, we would have gave a fuck about the homework, and then we would have been valedictorians.
I was the kid in class that was taking the spelling test and looking around for the words
you're all problem solving. See, people like that, we're critical thinkers, we're problem solvers. Right? If we don't know, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, there's something over here.
Just because we don't know doesn't mean we can't find out right now.
It's somewhere around here somewhere.
Figure it out. I've seen it before.
Yeah. Oh shit, Kraze, how were you in school, man? How'd you like that shit?
I like school. I couldn't get math down too much, but history, English, language arts.
Social studies,
history, any sort of that on it, dude. Love that shit. I loved it because I have an imagination. So when I'm sitting back listening about this shit or reading it, I just dramatic battles and
World War II.
I'm this is fucking
fuck, yeah.
I know what I understand it. With math, the numbers really fuck with me. And I kind of have dyslexia, so I'll see shit backwards. I'll see shit I don't see. I'll see shit that's not there.
Now does the weed help with that?
The weed. The only way it helps that, it lets me know. I realize every time I do that.
You always point it out every time. Yeah,
I always fucked up. But the weed really it helps with concentration and shit. Most recently the CBD shit. I'm starting to go and get strains that have that instead of
that are more potent in it.
Yeah.
And those are more indica strains.
Yeah,
those are more indica strains.
And with jiu-jitsu, with rolling and with working out, dude, it just.
It's really good, yeah. The first time I tried to work out and be high, because I heard it was dope, and I used to be in the bodybuilding.
Oh shit!
I was on to bodybuilding for 3 years, and I was at 215 pounds. Right now I'm the skinniest I've ever been since high school.
Yeah, you slimmed down. Yeah.
I slimmed down a lot, dude. I used to be fucking chunky, dude. But what was I saying? God damn it!
Bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Smoking while working out.
Yeah, the pump was insane. I worked arms, dude. I worked arms, and You know, like when you're not high and and you feel the pain and you start to slow down.
Yeah.
And you start to not want to pump anymore.
Yeah.
Like when I was high, I felt it and I was like, cool. And I just kept going. I just kept going. And I just kept I could just rep it, dude. And I could fucking burn through that pain of fucking.
I was gonna pass it too.
Fucking
Trying to get
burning.
Yeah.
So what do you listen to when you lift? Or when you work out?
What I listen to, I go back and forth on Pandora, AWOL Nation Radio, and then Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard Radio.
Okay, what kind of?
That's like super motivational, pump you up. You ain't about no bullshit, fucking inspirational type of hardcore music. It's meant to fucking keep you out of a negative mindset, pump you up. So that's what I would do.
Don't you think sometimes you got to go to that negative, angry mindset to come back cleansed?
Well, I was reading some fucking article about that. Like, people that listen to heavy metal and fucking like aggressive music and shit, they're more calm because that's an outlet to their stress and shit like that.
It's an emotional reenactment of how you feel.
That's it.
Or something in that ballpark.
Kind of like that. I mean,
you
like,
get the point.
I get it.
Everybody gets it.
You said it. I heard it.
I just didn't say it right. Yeah, you got it.
man.
Right.
Come on, man.
I actually think that's weird because I fell asleep one time driving listening to Slayer. So like, I was like working mad overtime, and I was on my way home, and I got off at like 6 in the morning. So it was dark, the sun was coming up, and it was traffic, and they were working. It was a 215 south. They're like rebuilding that shit. Mm-hmm. So it was a lot of traffic, and in that traffic, I'm like, fuck. Like I was falling asleep because I was just up all night, and then I put on Slayer, turned it up loud. And it kind of like, since I knew it, I believe it's because of the rhythmic pattern.
Because it was soothing to you.
Exactly. And then I just fucking passed out. Boom. Yeah. And I settled down, slid him a Bilski. Everything was all right. Everything worked out all right. No driving record. Your boy got away clean.
No point on your license.
No points. Nothing, man.
Say hello to my friend Benjamin.
It's like
it's my lawyer Ben. He'd like to seek your counsel.
This is the same lawyer that represented OJ. I don't know if you know about that.
You got a team of them.
You want to fuck with me?
Yeah, you got a team of them. You got a few of them.
Oh shit, yeah.
That blunt right there.
I rolled this because it's more of the sativa type than the indica heavy. That's an indica right there, baby. And this is gonna bring you back. I'm calling this the defibrillator.
Oh my god.
Clear.
Nobody yelled clear, man.
What? What ventilation? We staying in all the high. All the high that was ever high is in here, and we are staying in it.
The GSMH tour, the podcasting tour is in full swing right now. Have you been you've been podcasting a bunch recently, or what's up, right?
Yeah, man.
What do you got going on with the podcast?
Holy shit, I'm doing a gang of shows. This is my 5th show this week.
God damn.
Since Sunday.
You been calling in places? Or?
Yeah, dude, doing a lot of Skype calls.
Oh, shit.
But it's a lot of the dudes that I interact with on Twitter, like my boy, I was on Random Ramblings with Rob. He's from Texas. He's a former military, so we talked a lot about that.
Shout out to Rob.
Yeah, shout out to Rob.
Whoop whoop. And then my boys from New York, the Naked Porch podcast.
Oh shit,
I like that.
Naked Porch?
Yes sir, yes sir. And they're like the brother, sister, cousin to my show. It's just a couple of friends hanging out, talking about random shit, you know.
Nice, man, nice.
And then the boy Chris on there. He gets high. I actually sent them edibles last Christmas. I made them some custom edibles by me.
That's a good friend.
Made the bud
That's a great friend.
I sent them a solid batch of that. I mean, it wasn't potent. I got the $1 bottom shake, you know, the bottom because I'm poor. But I did what I could. It's the thought.
Yeah.
If they even felt good.
If I got some edibles in it, man, it'd be fucking.
Huh?
What's the feedback on this?
Yeah, they liked it. Yeah, they liked it. They ate a few. They got high. They did a podcast on it. And then the Passers-by podcast is where he has somebody on and they tell their story.
Oh shit! Did you tell the smoked weed when hitting it after getting jumped by a white family story?
No. I told my
exclusive.
I told the life story. I told my life story in the quick and easy way, like the quick and fast, like
yeah,
the live action, the live action movie.
Short. Yeah, I gave him
quick,
that.
Just the highlights.
I gave him the real quick one
Just
too.
Yeah.
How'd that go, man?
I hit that wrong.
It went down the wrong pipe.
It stayed in my esophagus.
I believe the pronunciation of that is esophagus.
Oh, that was great.
What time is it? It's about 8:40.
It's about 8:40. Fuck yeah.
What was I saying?
You're telling me about the podcast tour.
Oh yeah, and I was on the Passerby, I said that already, and then I was on with the Horribly Awkward podcast and the Tavern podcast right before I came here today. Now I'm on yours, and then tomorrow, hopefully I can record mine and I don't run into issues like I've been running into. I don't know how to solve it. I tried. I'm gonna go home after this and do a little test record to see if it stopped, but
sweet, man.
I'll figure it out. I'm a resourceful man.
Oh yeah, get it done, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So how you digging the 840 review? So
It's dope. I like it.
We're gonna be needing to get that review pretty soon.
Yeah, fucking high.
We're gonna need to get that review. What do you think? All right, we have a scale. We have a system right here, a rating system. It's stress, pretendo, chronic, and kush. These are the old school sort of pricing or scale you have on the street.
On the quality of the week.
Quality of the
Back
week.
on the street.
So out of stress, pretendo, chronic, and kush, what would you give the blueberry? What'd you bring?
No, well he brought the blueberry.
The hash bullet.
The hash bullet.
God, both of them are
The hash
kush,
bullet.
dog.
Well, you have to.
Both of them are OG kush, dog. OG kush. It's that top of the top. It's that sticky iggy. It's that shit. Did it just snow? It's that, what the fuck kind of animal is that? Where did you get that insect? Like, it's just so weird and shiny and crystally and hairy, and you're just like, oh my god. That's that OG kush. That's that top of the top.
Kush.
That's that top
OG
of the
kush.
top.
He gave it an
And that's what I'm growing.
kush.
That's what I'm growing. Now y'all already seen it. You've seen the budding buds, and they are top of the top. Like the leaves look like it snowed. It looked like it got below zero real quick, and everything froze. That's what it looked like.
I agree.
I digress. That was a humble brag. That was what that was.
I get it, man. I fuck with it.
I'm
When's harvest?
it's probably like 2 months.
In 2 months?
Yeah.
It's good.
How much you think you're gonna get a shit with? All right. You.
I'm shooting. Hopefully 3 pounds.
Okay.
That's a significant amount.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm shooting for. And I'll take a pound.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't work out the way I thought it did.
Yeah.
But I still got some weight.
Yeah, hey, fuck it.
That's a hell of a way to save money. That's the long run.
And the Green Temple said that they would take some. Or, well, a day, the guy in there that runs it said he would try some.
A day.
But if it's good, I would imagine they would probably, hey, maybe even sponsor my show.
Yeah.
Ow!
We actually got the hash bullet from Green Temple.
Hash bullet
You
came
know,
out.
hey, the tall black dude?
Yeah, I did.
That dude's dope as fuck, man.
I know. I'm talking to a day right now.
I was talking to him about coming on the show and shit, and then having my boy Fredo rebrand his do photography, online marketing, social media marketing. Because I told you we got the down. Like if you're gonna hire a specialist to do your social media type of shit, that's the way we got it. Like we understand all aspects of all the platforms, and we know when is the perfect time to post, what's the perfect amount of time, what's artwork, how is that gonna affect the person gonna click on it, And we got all that shit.
Analytics or whatever.
Yeah, all that demographics, analytics, engagement.
I got blunt in the eye.
You got blunt in the eye, the old
That
smoke.
motherfucking.
The old eye getting smoked out. What would you rate the both strains you're drinking?
The blender joint we fucking.
Are you guys even feeling this?
I
don't know if I'm feeling this.
No, I'm ready for bed, man.
This is good, dude.
No, this is really good. All my ailments are cured.
Nice and healed up. What would you give
Healed
it?
up, man.
Out of stress, pretendo, chronic kush, OG kush.
Oh, I gotta give it that kush, man. Got me there and kept me there, so this thing could knock me off that motherfucking place that I was at.
There we go,
But then
man.
I kept going up, so.
All right, man. We're gonna steer this ship. We're gonna go back home with this. All right, man. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna hit warp speed right now. Any Twitter handles, Instagram, anything you want to drop?
You
Let people know.
Check this shit out real quick. You can follow me on all of my social media at GSMH Podcast. GSMH Podcast on every social media, everywhere. Even on iTunes, especially iTunes. You know, go to iTunes, hit the subscribe button, maybe click the 5 stars. You know, maybe leave me a little review about how awesome I am or how not awesome I am. I mean, let me know. You know, I want you to like me.
Let them go.
And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can find me on anywhere podcasts are found. I can be found anywhere.
For sure.
And he's here on the 840.
I want to thank you for coming on, man.
Fuck yeah.
What up? All right, everybody. The 840 review on Instagram. Stay tuned. Mr.StreamThing. You know, tomorrow, what are we doing? Fallout Friday tomorrow. We're scavenging the wasteland again. We're somewhere in like the far radiated space. We gotta get all that shit done.
Dig some shit.
That sounds like fun.
It's pretty fun, dude. I like doing it. We do it every week.
See, like on Fallout, on the game, you guys just hang out and do that shit. Well, I ain't got no friends that will just hang out with me and do some stupid shit like play games. Everybody's life is so goddamn difficult and busy.
Yeah,
that's what I get, man. That's
get a lot of
I
people
think I'm gonna have to
saying
get me a
wasting your time.
PlayStation now.
Oh yeah,
I think I'm gonna have to get a PlayStation.
With that PlayStation, man, we can fucking video a podcast.
Hey, I can get a PlayStation and have an Xbox. I like to go both ways.
Hey, you don't know that. Yeah, go ahead and do it. All right.
A little innuendo.
Give us the open.
Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up, dude. Stay tuned. You know what it is, everybody. The 840 review. Fallout Friday. Return to the GT podcast.
I'm Cosmo. This is Kraze.
I'm Toni Ranger.
It's been 840.
Hey, I'm fucking high.
I feel you on that.